WTOL 11 Sports presents Big Board Friday, sponsored by Ohio Northern University. The best discoveries come from the unexpected. And by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Doing it different, doing it right. By Frickers, the home for fun, food, sports, and spirits. By Absolute Mobile Glass. Nobody does it better. Nobody does it faster. Absolutely. And by Renewal by Anderson. Anderson Window Muscle. Local 419 Hustle. Now, here's Tyler Segerman.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome into another edition of Big Board Friday, sponsored by Ohio Northern University. Lots of league matchups on tap tonight as the high school basketball season continues to fire up. We begin in the Northern Lakes League, where two programs with two new head coaches have started out strong, Perrysburg and Anthony Wayne, each with 4 wins to their credit already, now seeking to stand alone atop the Buckeye Division. Both programs started off division play with wins on Tuesday. Now these rivals battling each other for an early first place label. Of course, Santa in the building. Why wouldn't he be? This game will go back and forth the entire way, and right here, Cole Gass going to go up strong, drawing the foul and the bucket. That would make it a one-possession game. Other end, Tyson Bauer to Ben Paymer. He'll fire from the corner and knock down the 3-ball. Paymer will lead the Jackets in scoring. Generals down 5 and needing an answer. Anthony Trombley there pulling up from beyond the arc. He knocks it down. A-Dub now within 2. Anthony Wayne gets the ball back, and with a chance to tie it, send this game to overtime. Trombley with a look, but the layup doesn't go, and that's how this game comes to an end. Perrysburg adds some free throws, and they would get the win, improving to 5-0 on the season. 52-48. Chase Bachman with more reaction.
Tyler, this was a battle between two good NLL teams. They went back and forth for pretty much the entire game, but down the stretch, Perrysburg had some clutch rebounds and hit some big shots and held on to win a thriller. 52-48 the final.
Oh man, that was fun. We've been waiting to play them for a while now. We knew they were going to be great competition. That was a fun game. I think our rebounding was the difference tonight, honestly. We limited a lot of offensive boards, and we pulled them down, and we didn't give them a lot of second chances.
It's a great high school game, great high school atmosphere. Anthony Wayne brought it, we brought it. It was just a battle between two great teams. Missing Adam definitely hurt. He's got the flu, and I know he's watching this, and missed you, buddy, and hope you get better soon. We're ready for you to come back. But man, these guys just played a hell of a game, and I'm so proud of my guys.
Yeah, Perrysburg continues its perfect start to the season. They are now 5-0 this year, and will look to continue that with their next game against Bradley. And until then, reporting from White House, Chase Bachman, WTOL 11. Tyler?
Thank you, Chase. In Sylvania, the Wildcats of Northview aiming to get back in the win column tonight as they took on Whitmer. Panthers would get out to a strong start. Anthony Johnson with a strong drive and a pretty finish as well. Panthers up early thanks to that scoop. Northview, though, keeping it close. The 3-ball here from the wing. Not going to fall initially, but check out the persistence from David Rowland. Goes scot-free to the basket. That is persistence, and that pays off. Whitmer, though, not going down here on the road. Justin Harrelson going to go to work for the score, powering his way on the block. Following it up his shot as well, and get this, triple overtime needed tonight between these two. Whitmer, though, gets the win 76-75. Excuse me. Cardinal Division we go. What a start to the campaign for the Clay Eagles, who sat on the verge of a 5-1 record. They didn't waste any time out and running early. Aiden Berryman going to fire ahead to Z. Ushri Martin, who sneaks behind the defense and goes off the glass. Team high 18 points for him. Later, another junior getting in on the action. Antoine Mister splashing home a triple. He'd finish with a dozen. Clay jumps ahead with a quick 9-0 run. Fremont Ross, though, would settle in. There's Braylon Jordan there catching and shoot from beyond the arc. Clay, though, a different animal, as evident here. Carson Vincent cleaning up and putting it home for the and one Eagles. Go on to get the win. It's 58-41. Back to Sylvania, the Wildcats of Southview taking on Springfield, as you can see here. Apologize, I don't have the script with me, but I believe this is Adam LaPlaw here, going to drive there toward the basket. That would get the Cougars out and rolling. And on the other end, Devils fighting. The big man going to work, using the spin move as well as he gets the little arc there for the layup. But Southview would be too much in this one, as again, LaPlaw here going to fire from 3, matching his jersey number, and it'd be Southview getting the victory tonight, 65-48. Pivoting to the Catholic High School League home opener tonight for Central Catholic as the Irish suiting up for this the second time this season. Opening quarter, Manny Johnson going to bring it down and making it look easy as he drains the 3 balls, gives Central their first points of the night. Later, the ball is going to find Caden Kennard, who can light it up as well. He spots up and connects. What a night he would have, as that adds 3 more to the board for the home team. First half winding down, shot off the mark, but Kavon Harrison there for the rebound, goes off glass for 2 more, and the Irish up 12 at the break, but they weren't done. Second half now, Brother Rice trying to stay in it, but Wyatt Todorowski says, no sir, let's keep pushing the pace here. 3 ball of there, and then check out this play. Manny Johnson breaking the defender's ankles before finding Kennard, who's gonna make this play pay off as he will splash home the triple right in front of the bench. 29 points for him, and the Irish grab the win tonight, 69-62. Here's Noel Blumel with more from the Sullivan Center.
Tyler, just 2 games into the season, Central Catholic has already had to deal with some adversity. The season started late due to football. Then they added 4 guys to the roster from football, one of whom was a little banged up, on top of some starters who are battling injuries as well. The head coach Mike Floyd said he's proud of the way his team bounced back and got their first win of the season in front of the home crowd.
Their resiliency and their toughness, and we said if we could rebound and not turning the ball over, we'll have a chance. And we did a really good job rebounding, and we didn't turn the ball over. And credit to our guys, they played their hearts out.
I feel great, man. This group of guys is different from the last few years, so our bond is different. I know we had some football guys and we lost our first game, but our mentality is next day. The game was over and we came out here competing. This group of guys is different. We bond together, so I love these guys.
It's how much we trust each other. It starts with practice, and we trust each other a lot, and it's grown since freshman year. And he was a sophomore, and it's getting better.
And with that, Central Catholic is 1-1 on the season and will be back in action right here on Tuesday when they host St. John's. But until then, reporting from Central Catholic, Noel Blumel, WTOL 11.
Appreciate it, Noel. We've reached our first break in the action. Don't worry, though, still more to highlight, including a run through the Northern Buckeye Conference. Stick around, more highlights ahead.
You're watching Big Board Friday!
Thank you to the Genoa Pet Band. Welcome back. Entering Friday, the Northern Buckeye Conference had 3 teams still undefeated. 2 of them putting that mark on the line in Tontogany for a battle of unbeatens. Lake 5-0, Otsego 3-0, setting the stage for an early season showdown. The crowd was in it, and these players and teams would live up to it. This one a good one. Lake got out to an early double-digit lead in part to their defense. Carter Belmore poking this one away. He drives down the lane to get the layup to go. Otsego, though, made some adjustments and started to feed their senior star, Devin Silva, who would have 30 on the night, including that take to the cup. Then a few seconds to go. Lake desperately needing a 3 to tie the game, and they get it here from Belmore at the top of the key. That would then lead to this. Tied at 65 in overtime. Final seconds, Silva finding some space, and at half court, beats the buzzer. Are you kidding me? That's how Otsego walks it off. They get a thrilling win, 68-65 at home. Steve Iwanek explaining the ruckus.
Well, this was certainly a fun one coming into tonight in the Northern Buckeye Conference. 2 undefeated teams, and Otsego got the best of Lake in both matchups a season ago. This one, though, Lake had the early lead in the first half, but a second half comeback from the Knights, including a buzzer beater in overtime, gets them a 68-65 win.
Just get it up there and just hope it goes in, and that's kind of what happened.
Exciting. It's going to be more exciting, I think, when I can go and relax and watch the film, but super exciting. Just proud of my guys that they kept fighting. We did need to settle in a little bit. Once we were able to start to get the ball to the middle and start to get to some of our guys where we wanted to, our guys settled in a little bit more, but credit to Lake. Right off the bat, they blitzed us. They took us out of what we want to do on offense. They attacked some of our vulnerabilities on defense. They did a really good job preparing for us. I think our guys are prepared because of the way we practice. We push them really hard. But ultimately, these guys, they believe they're going to win every time they're on the court, and that's huge for them.
It's just to go 1-0, it just sets us up better. So league game, going 1-0 just puts us in a better spot.
So the Knights are going to have to get those legs rested because they are on the road tomorrow when they head out to Delta to take on the Panthers. Here in Tontogany, Steve Iwanek, WTOL 11.
Excuse me. Appreciate it, Steve. The Comets of Genoa, the only other perfect team in NBC play, as I previously mentioned. They aim for a 4-0 mark tonight against Oak Harbor, and it'd be the Rockets trying to get something going. Walter Plant says no, sir. Big rejection there to get the home crowd buzzing. Then on offense, it's Magnone there inside. getting the layup to go. Rockets, though, would find an answer. Carson Steinbrück, they're going to drive in and then get the floater to fall through the net. Too much, though, from Genoa. Another Plants block here adds to his monster night on the defensive end. That leads to Ty Asman on the other end, scoring as well. And tic-tac-toe, Genoa gets the win, 59-41 the final. In Pemberville, Eastwood seeking a third straight victory. The Eagles played host to Maumee tonight, and yes, another Santa Claus sighting. He'd have plenty of gifts, especially early on. Opening tip, there you go. Caden Shoemaker right off the jump lays it in. Eastwood quickly on the board. Later on, Panthers striking back. Owen Kennedy driving his way to the 10. He takes a bump, but that doesn't matter. He gets it to go anyway. Eagles, though, coming back. Shoemaker, again, going to find his spot. And again, going to find the bottom of the Swift nifty spin cycle there. Maumee, though, gets the last laugh. They get the victory tonight, 65-60. Play of the night we have now reached, and it's back to Tantagani once again. Who else but Devin Silva netting the overtime winner. Take another look at this, because the senior pretty much had zero time to react to this, yet found his spot near half court, getting this one to go in. He, of course, finished with a team-high 30 points as well, keeping the Knights undefeated as they got the win 68-65. Not sure if we have another look. Yes. Check this out again. Half court, traffic, getting it up, off the glass, and in. What a way to remain undefeated. Of course, get that big NBC victory to open up the season. Of course, them and Lake will meet again for the second time later in the year. But what a memory, what a night in Tantagani as the hometown kid gets that done for play of the night. Well, it's time for one more. Apologize, everyone. A little under the weather tonight. No worries. More highlights, including Patrick Henry's quest to remain unbeaten, coming your way next.
You're watching Big Board Friday!
Thank you, Patrick Henry cheerleaders. Welcome back. And speaking of the Patriots, following a historic season in Hamler last year that saw the Patriots lose just once, it appears the program, at least early on, might be trying to match that mojo. PH with no losses to their name thus far, a perfect 5-0 as they traveled into Toledo for a duel with Woodward. Fourth quarter, we picked this one up. Patriots in control. Matt Keeber using the baseball arm to connect with Calvin Schroeder, who uses a couple fakes before rattling home the layup. Patriots in control. Polar Bears, though, not backing down. Jaden Sylvester going to answer back with a heave of his own. Connects with Jaden Thompson. Yes, the Jaden connection connecting in transition, but Patrick Henry not fazed by that. Check out the rejection here from Heber. Now he's going to Ohio State for baseball, but the big man, he can hoop too, turning defense into offense. You see later on, he'll power his way in on the other end for the putback. Game high 18 points for the senior, and that would all but seal the deal. TJ Krieger going to find his spot here in the corner and hits from deep. PH remains undefeated as they get the win 62-29. Apologize, everyone. Let's head to Swanton now as the Bulldogs looking for back-to-back wins for the first time this season. Opening quarter, it's Giro Ruiz inside, getting the bucket plus the foul, and then later, more quick passes. This time, Brady O'Shea going to sketch and shoot from the 3 ball. Wouldn't be enough, though. The Swan goes on to fall tonight, 56-28, the final. Well, that's going to do it for another edition of Big Board Friday. Just a reminder, we will be off the next couple of weeks and return on January 9th, so be sure to stick around for that. Have a Happy New Year's and a Merry Christmas.